Welcome to Do Better Podcast. I am your host, Theo Coop. We are back with another one. This time we have a reaction from Just Pearly Things. Let's get to it. Shout out to Aunt Jenny, by the way, as well. Basically, they have a discussion about what should happen if a man hits a woman. Should a man retaliate or not? Let's get to it.
To all the men out there that are being beat by women, if there's a camera, knock her to hell out. Because if he knew that there was a camera there, and after all that resisting, one bitch slap and she would have been down. And as far as I'm concerned, it's all on camera. So I can understand now why people would do things in front of cameras, why they want cameras up to protect themselves. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you're getting abused and you're worried about how it's going to see, because there's enough cameras. I know it's America, but in the UK,
God damn.
Can I say? May I just add?
Just violence.
Oh my lord.
Violence.
Personally,
Listen,
slap for slap, innit?
she's talking about
that's
Mortal
not
Kombat
equal
here.
rights,
Equal lefts,
Listen.
baby.
you know, I would say this goes back to the equity, not equality. Like I said, I would say the same way that goes for guns, same way it goes for a man. If that is happening, what you do, you get up and you leave. As a man, you're strong enough to either restrain her or to run away from her because you like running. And then if that man is doing that to you, just stay like this. When it's done, you run.
Knock that.
That's it.
I swear to God, if my brother was being hit like that from a bitch, I swear to God, knock that bitch out.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
I swear to Jesus
The
Christ.
moment she lifts her hand and hits you, just run or just constrain her.
Yo,
You can hold her hands like this and be like, bitch, don't do this. You don't need
if
to
it's
do
on
that.
camera, that bitch is hitting my brother like that. No, knock
I
her
don't think
out.
Yo, I would
I
name
have
the
no
punch.
sympathy. I don't care if you have to reconstruct your whole goddamn face. I don't. You shouldn't have hit.
Yo,
You shouldn't have hit
Alright.
first. You're not a child. You're a grown woman.
Just
if you were a
restrain
grown,
and walk
it's
away.
It's one thing.
Because
if-
one hit from a man can knock her out and she'll die.
no.
Then you shouldn't put your hands on him then.
This bitch!
To never get to my last goddamn nerves. Back to it.
Why does he
Shout out to Aunt Jenny.
have to be
But she's
considerate for
under.
her after he's
No,
She's
no,
under,
and
and I'm
this
an
is- and
equal
this is-
opportunity fighter.
No,
innit?
and this is what I said. Equity, like a man. Let's not forget the fact that a man is way, way physically stronger than a woman.
That's
most
why
of the
women
time.
ain't supposed to
That's
hit.
why-
Yeah, you shouldn't have started that fight, innit?
wait. Listen.
That's
That's
on you.
I get that. I
What
get
are we
that.
talking
But this is
about
what I'm
here?
just about to say. If that is the case, I think it's extremely irresponsible to tell somebody to do something like hit her back just as hard. Because
hey. I did not say hit her back. I said knock
did.
that bitch out.
Let me tell you. You know, like
Talk
you
to
know.
her.
Put the wrong words in her
Listen.
mouth.
I'll tell you an example.
She knows what she said, B.
No, I'll give you an example. Yeah. This has happened to a couple of guys that I know where they get into a fight and then they knock the guy. This is knocking a guy out that's already been in fight, so he's more conditioned for these things. He knocks him out and actually he gave him a brain hemorrhage and he died. The guy that he
Oops.
punched. Now I'm going to tell you. If you're telling somebody to knock her out, somebody that's already not even conditioned to fight, she's only fighting you because she feels like she can, because you're supposed
gives-
to.
why
Listen,
are
do
you
not knock
giving
people out. What you do,
Victim excuses.
it's not. It's not. You
gives
don't.
a shit?
It doesn't make
Listen.
sense.
What if that first? What
Listen.
if that first punch knocked me out? What if that first punch give me a concussion?
Facts.
If she was the man.
I'm the man. I'm the woman. You're
one
the man.
that-
Okay,
yeah.
Lucy, you're the man. I now hit you because you can't hit me. Bam. What if that first hit give you a concussion? Give it.
Alright,
Concussion.
cool.
So why does it only have to count for me? Because if he nicks me back, no, bruh, you hit. So what you wanted to land only because you didn't land it as hard enough. That's your business.
Yeah.
You wanted to land it. You didn't land well. You landed it. So for me, it's who hit first. Don't hit first. Be expected to hit back because it's instinct. When someone comes for you, what did you say? I'll come for you back. I'll come for you back. When London, everybody does that. You're gonna go from the back.
See,
No.
and Nigerians understand this
stop it.
intrinsically, innit?
No, listen.
So don't go and
honestly.
beat anybody you cannot beat. If you cannot fight them,
Don't
if
fight in the
if
first place.
can't
You don't need to knock
if you
her
can't
out.
fight, they're not your size. Don't go step
Alright.
onto
I
them.
find-
Think
Do you
about
know
it.
what?
Think
Do you know
about
what?
it.
Why do we always take away the consequence for women? Like,
tell you why.
why do we because this
Thank
is
you,
what
bro.
you're doing. You're saying the normal consequence if girl, boy, is if you hit someone, even if they're stronger than you will get hit back. You will probably be knocked out. But when it's boy, girl, for some reason we get a pass. Why?
No, it's the same way that you wouldn't put a woman and a man in a boxing ring. Sports are segregated
Okay,
for that
what
reason.
about-
And then-
okay. But if the woman signed up, if the woman said, "Put me in this boxing ring," I would let her go. If she said, "I am signing up, volunteering to go box," Let the bitch go.
When you put your hands on a man, you're signing up to fight him. Think like the other chick, Denelva, and think that hitting a man is acceptable for a woman, and a man should just walk away. She's going to say that, I guarantee you, opposed to saying the only thing that needs to be said. Don't put your fucking hands on a man. It's not that hard of a concept to grasp.
Hey, if she's playing boxing with the dude, you get hit back.
I'll give you another example, because what we saw was
No
shocking.
more examples. Let me tell you
what
what I
you
would
saw
do.
was shocking. If you want, you can go and search for a lot of these like NFL players and baseball players and a lot of these men that have abused their women left, right, and center, and see what abuse from a man looks like versus abuse from a woman. Because the strength levels are totally different. That's why it's not great to say that.
No, stop it, my love. What about those couples that the woman is bigger than the man?
Great point.
What about those couples where the woman is bigger than the man? The man likes big women, it's fine. She likes them small, it's fine.
But she's strong.
Thank you. And she feels like she can drag him like he's one of her kids.
And I say the same thing that I said. Boys, if you're stronger, restrain her and then walk away. Girls or boys, if you're not stronger, bloody protect yourself and run from the situation as much as possible.
I'm not gonna lie, we need to write a protocol for this. We need to write a protocol for this.
Knock that bitch out.
Knock
that bitch out.
Tell me,
do it, because the universe will get you back.
Let's just say, when the woman was hitting the man, why is it that if he has to hit her back, he has to restrain her? Why can't she restrain herself? Why is it the man? Why is he got to take her slap, but she can't take his slap? I don't care whether the slap's bigger.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, right, when my son was growing up in the neighborhood, everybody raised their children. Do not hit girls. There was a particular girl that used to go around and play on the boys. Friends with them, she would always hit them. And I remember coming home one day and there was a big crowd outside where I lived.
What happened?
And I said, what's going on? And I could see everybody rushing out. Oh, it's your son, it's your son, it's your son. He's fighting a girl. And I thought, my son fighting a girl. Run downstairs like a mad woman, run downstairs. I was like, hang on a minute. Started pulling off people off my son, pulling them off. I said, who hit who first? They said, she hit him. I said, anybody touch my son, I'm going to break your arms. I said, they goes, oh, but Auntie Jen, he's hitting a girl. I said, you already told me that. She hit him first. Listen, right? I said, son, go get her. He chased her all in somebody's house, and the woman in the house said, oh, but Jennifer, she's a girl. I said, really, did she hit your son? No. Move yourself. She hit my son. My son turned around, and the slap that she gave him, he gave her one. My son does kickboxing. I didn't give a shit. One slap to 5 of hers. And you know something? When the boys come and say, but Aunt Jen, and when I educated him, do you know what? Next time I saw that girl, she had plaster on her foot. She messed with the wrong boys. And the boys, from then on, she never ever hit another boy again. You know why? Because she learned then that it's changed now. You hit somebody, they're going to hit you back. They're going to hit you back.
But to be
and
fair,
that goes everywhere. Because after that, she tried taking me on. She hit me.
Oh, shit.
She's just a man.
She hit me.
She's on fire.
She's going
You know
straight for
something,
the
right?
boss.
You know
What
something,
the hell?
right? Police
She's
come for
going
me.
straight for the boss, G.
Police came for me, right? Police came for me. No, I didn't hit her, tell a lie, because she was bigger than me. She had my hands, and I headbutted her and she dropped.
That's why she felt she couldn't
And
hit
the
boys.
police said to me, what happened? I said, well, think about it. Why didn't I slap her? Because she's bigger than, look at the size of her to me. And I headbutted her. I know what happened?
She
Her
headbutted
mom
her.
turned around and said, whatever Auntie Jenny does to my daughter, I agree with her. I stand by her. Because her mom knew. Her mom knew.
Where do you live?
And the
like?
police took her.
Where are these kids that are bigger than you headbutting you? Like,
This was in East Ham in Newham.
I don't believe. I think
silly.
you live in Harlem and you're
It's the
pretending to
East
be
Ham in
British.
Newham. No, they
You're
know me as
pretending.
Auntie Jenny there. They know me as Auntie Jenny there. And I can back up anything I say. Anything I say, because everybody knows Beverly.
Can you bring that girl back on a show?
If you're out there, Beverly.
And then
They're Beverly.
The concept of keeping your hands to yourself and not putting your hands on someone else, whether you're male or female, does not require a lot of critical thinking. Keep your hands to yourself. It's not asking a lot. And I'm sure I've said this before on my channel, but I'll say it again. I think that women that walk around thinking that it's okay to put hands on a man and he shouldn't respond, these women were done a disservice by their parents. One of them should sit you down, preferably your father, and hear straight from his mouth. Don't put your hands on a man, because every man does not possess the same temperament. If I'm with a woman and a woman just outright slug me in the face, I'll be lying if I said I would just cold cock her like I would do a man. I'll be lying if I say that. It's likely that I wouldn't hit her, or if not, definitely wouldn't meet force with force. But everybody ain't Theo. You may put your hands on the dude, y'all been talking for a little bit and you get mad at him, put your hands on him, but you don't know him that well, and he might take your hands off. He might meet force with force, or he might go above what needs to be done and knock your ass unconscious. Do you guys think it's okay for a woman to hit a man? And what do you think the man should do? Take that shit and walk it off? Or do like Pearly said, knock her ass the fuck out?
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Let me know what you think after party in the comments. My name's Theo Coop, but you can
Call me bitches.
do better.
Excuse me, bitches?
Give me my goddamn money and pay back the motherfucker, ain't it? Nigga!